Well, last night we brought you an in-depth look at New Orleans' crime problem and some possible solutions. And we will continue to bring you those stories under the brand Wounded City. Our special had people talking at an event today for the New Orleans Police and Justice Foundation. And investigative reporter Mike Pearlstein was there. Mike, what kind of reaction did you get from people there?
Well, Katie, the first positive sign is that movers and shakers in the criminal justice community were coming to me to talk about it. Here's some of what they had to say. City council members were there. So was Superintendent Shaun Ferguson and the recently hired consultants, former New York Police Commando Fausto Pichardo and management guru John Linder. The main item on the menu, public safety.
We're starting to see a cry from the public to have change, and we all recognize now, I think, that it's a crisis and that something needs to be done.
The luncheon featured a Channel 4 story from earlier this week and a lot of chatter about Wounded City.
You either be dead in jail or you be a hustler or something. How do you sell drugs to your own people again and keep the cycle going? Like, trying to fight against all that and the corruption with the system and stuff, that's really hard.
Our special took a deep look at the crime problems as well as possible solutions.
We have to find a way to collectively come together. There's no other way of putting it. There's no politics involved. There are no personal feelings involved.
So I love the personal stories. I love hearing about the young man turning his life around.
It highlighted victims and showed a lot from the victim's point of view.
Crime Stoppers President Darlene Costanza said she hopes our one-hour special report helps spark days, weeks, and months of action to make the city safer.
It showed the sides that we don't often hear from, sort of the trauma and the steps that the victims' families go through, and then also the challenges that we're seeing in the community.
The Police Foundation, led by chairperson Elizabeth Bowe, is paying for the consultants.
I think your timing was impeccable because I feel like we're right at a turning point.
And I can assure you, Katie, and I know Sharice Gibson can also, that last night's special report was just the beginning of our coverage on these vital issues.
All right, we look forward to it. Thank you, Mike.